If you can list your weaknesses faster than your strengths, this story is for you. If you're competent, reliable, doing fine, but secretly wondering why it still feels wrong, stay with me. Today's episode is about finding your direction when your career looks stable on the outside but empty on the inside. It's for people who don't need more motivation. They need clarity. And by the end of this story, I want you to feel relief, a shift, like something finally clicks. Picture this. A blinking cursor on a half-finished report. Cold coffee on the desk. A Slack notification pops up, and Ethan exhales before opening it. Ethan was good at his job. Not flashy, not loud, but dependable. He showed up. He delivered. He didn't cause problems. Work followed a predictable rhythm. Meetings, reports, follow-ups, repeat. And the hidden cost of that rhythm was fatigue, not physical tiredness, a quieter kind, the kind that comes from feeling invisible while being useful. At night, Ethan replayed the same question. I'm doing everything right, so why does it still feel wrong? One afternoon, scrolling through a newsletter between meetings, a single line stopped him. Your next career move is hidden inside your strengths. That sentence landed harder than it should have. Ethan scoffed. That's vague, that's motivational fluff. He doubled down instead. Worked longer that week, said yes to more tasks, took on extra responsibility. If effort was the answer, he would outwork the doubt. Nothing changed. Same exhaustion, same question. But that line stayed with him. Hidden inside your strengths. He wrote it on a sticky note and stuck it to his monitor. Not because he believed it, because he didn't want to forget it. One evening, instead of scrolling or numbing out, Ethan opened a notebook. Not a life plan, not a resignation letter, just one page. He wrote 3 questions. When do I feel most alive at work? When do I feel drained? What do people ask me for without hesitation? That was it. And something subtle happened. For the first time, he wasn't fixing himself. He was observing. Patterns appeared fast. Brainstorming energized him. Presenting ideas lit him up. Long, rigid documentation drained him completely. Colleagues didn't come to him for precision. They came for synthesis, for clarity, for connecting dots. That night, he slept better than he had in weeks. Old habits fought back. Ethan still said yes to everything. Still felt guilty delegating. Still worried that leaning into strengths meant avoiding real work. One coworker even joked, must be nice to only do the fun parts. That stung, but Ethan started testing quietly. He asked Maya to handle detailed follow-ups. She loved structure. It was her strength. He kept a simple wins ledger, 1 line per day. What gave energy, what drained it, what worked. Evidence stacked up. Then came the email. A high-visibility project, senior stakeholders, tight timeline. They needed someone to lead the narrative and presentation. Ethan said yes, then immediately panicked. He ran a dry rehearsal alone. It felt flat, too conceptual, too risky. The old voice returned. Who do you think you are? He stared at the sticky note. Hidden inside your strengths. Instead of adding slides, Ethan changed approach. He grabbed a whiteboard, mapped the problem as a story, connected scattered data into one clear arc. During the live session, something clicked. People leaned forward. Questions sharpened. One stakeholder said, "This is the first time this actually makes sense." That was the moment. Not applause, recognition. Ethan realized something simple. Strengths aren't fuel you burn. They're a map you follow. He stopped trying to fix what was wrong and started using what was right. He made changes concrete, calendar blocks for creative work, a rule, no leading tasks that drain him 2 days in a row, delegation without apology, double down on synthesis, stop forcing precision, delegate execution details. A new challenge came weeks later, bigger, messier. Old Ethan would have spiraled. This time, he stayed calm. Same principle, same strengths, same energy. Results followed without burnout. Later, a junior teammate asked, "How did you figure this out?" Ethan said one line, Notice what gives you energy when the pressure is on. That's the clue. Here's your practice for the next 7 days. At the end of each workday, write one sentence. What gave me energy today? Don't optimize, just notice. After a week, circle what repeats. Final question to sit with. What would change if you stopped fixing yourself and started trusting your strengths?